7:45 this evening, we had a shooting at California Avenue in Essex. I received a phone call at my residence from Captain Mullins, who advised me that a 5-year-old juvenile had been deceased. And watching a 7-year-old get pain medication for a bullet wound is ridiculous.
On February 23, 2017, Police Chief Lyle Martin stood before cameras trying to process what led to the murder of a 5-year-old boy.
This is very tough for me. I have young children.
It would be days before police identified the victim, Kason Guyton.
The death of a 5-year-old on the streets of Bakersfield doesn't motivate you to do something about gang violence and random violence on the street, then what will?
On the night of the 23rd, Guyton was riding in the back seat of a car alongside his 7-year-old brother BJ when bullets flew. Their mother's boyfriend Dayvon Vercher was driving, a documented member of the East Side Crips. Seconds after the shooting, Vercher realized his girlfriend's children had been shot, rushing the two brothers to Kern Medical. BJ survived. Kason did not.
That homicide told me that we have reached a low point that I refuse for us to go.
In the months following his murder, community leaders begged the city to put the guns down and bring Guyton's killer to justice.
And it particularly hit my house as a pastor when I lost one of my youngest members ever, Kason Guyton.
Months flew by and still no justice for Guyton. A reward for any information leading to the arrest of his killer reached $20,000, contributed by the FBI, local law enforcement, organizations, and businesses. As Guyton's family mourned, his father, Brian Guyton, posted on Facebook that he forgives his son's killer.
Forgiveness is key. Forgive, forgive, forgive. No matter what it is, how big, how small. And if God forgave us, we got to extend that same thing.
All was quiet in the case until the month of December 2017.
So what a better place to start when where the chief's standing in the middle of the night making a statement to this community about what we're about.
It was a 10-month-long investigation, interagency sweep, resulting in the arrest of over 30 suspected West Side Crip gang members, the territory believed to be responsible for the killing of Kason Guyton. Police called it Operation Blind Mice.
The location of the Guyton murder, our suspicions about who was involved with that.
Police identify who they call the 3 blind mice as primary suspects in Guyton's murder. According to police, 27-year-old Jonathan Knight goes by the nickname Lil Mice, 25-year-old Jeremy King as Baby Mice, and 24-year-old Skylar Billings is Tiny Mice. All 3 were picked up during the interagency sweep on unrelated charges, but Knight and King have since bailed out. Billings is still in custody in connection to another homicide. The case is still under investigation, and neither Knight, King, or Billings have been charged for Guyton's murder. In an interview with 23 ABC in December of 2017, Chief Martin said he's still at a loss for words when Kason Guyton comes to mind.
What do I tell this mother and this grandmother and this 7-year-old brother? How do I explain that to them? Because that's my role as the police chief, is to explain why things happen. And I didn't have an explanation. And I just couldn't live with that.